What's your name, sir?
Jesse James.
Okay, Jesse, nice to meet you. So we have what is your political knowledge? So this is awareness on policy. We have 6 general policies here. We want you to match the party to it.
Okay.
Yep. And then we're going to reveal the truth and ask your opinion. So the first one is a 75% reduction in foreign aid from 5.6 billion to 1.4 billion a year. All the savings will go to Canadians in need, like homeless, unemployed. Who do you think's behind that?
The Liberal Party.
The next one is recall of any sitting MP, so the constituents can remove the MP if they lose confidence in that MP.
No, that would definitely be a conservative.
The third one is create a People's Bank of Canada. So go back to the true Bank of Canada in service of the Canadian people.
NDP.
The fourth one is a public binding national referendum on withdrawal from the United Nations.
That would be conservative too.
The fifth one is major reform of the Canada Pension Plan, projected 3 times increase in annual benefits.
Liberal.
Then the final one is smart, fair trade as opposed to globalist trade like TPP.
Which one? Do you have any other ones there?
Okay. What's your background? Did you go to university?
Yeah, I got a degree in psychology. But as far as that, just common knowledge and the news is more or less where I gather most of my stuff from.
Like the mainstream news or alternative news?
I like to do a little bit of in-depth reading on some of the bigger issues that actually make a difference, but for the most part, just normal everyday news that you get just like everyone else would.
Everyday news. Okay. What I'm wondering, what if I told you that this is all one party?
That wouldn't be that surprising, but I mean, it would help if they actually did cover a bunch of issues at once instead of each party focusing on something that actually affects something else. Because as much as this is all moving towards less international trade and looking at something that's going to bring back the economy, it'd be great if it was one party.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to reveal the truth now. We're just going to remove these. All these written policies are NCA.
They are all NCA?
Yeah, NCA. Have you heard of NCA?
No. It sounds familiar, but I wasn't 100% sure.
National Citizens Alliance.
National Citizens Alliance. So,
yeah, it's a registered party. And what do you think policies are important?
They should be. They don't count enough for the majority of people. I'm one of them, to be honest. I like to keep up with it as much as possible, but a lot of people here would not care at all. And it's sad because you think for how much we're trying to keep our economy going and everyone's coming here to live a better life. You think you'd take the time to get to learn a little more and also help the parties that are helping you. But if it's not happening, it's not happening.
Do you like these policies?
No, they definitely would make a difference. The only one is the international trade and globalist trade. I'm not 100% sure on, because they do have different aspects of, especially when you get into with dealing with China and all over there in the East, it does make a difference. But overall, I think these are all quite good.
Yeah, and without policy, what do you have?
Without policy, we don't have much, but that's how we tend to live our lives. You could talk to 15 people and 10 of the 15 couldn't even tell you what half of these mean on the board, period.
And what's causing that? Complacency, or?
The news doesn't focus on things that tend to would make a difference. They want you to know about the oil crises and stuff that makes fear the main source of our complacency. But if you had more people that didn't know more, then yeah, it would make a difference, 100%.
Thank you very much, sir. Have a great day.